Hi, thank you for joining me. I am going to be talking about the Game On Motivate Me roller for the fall roller tin buy. It is bedtime here, so we are diffusing some peace and calming, and I have brushed my teeth with my Thieves toothpaste. Art system here, we've got our cleanser, toner, and moisturizer, and then the Wolfberry eye cream I used tonight. So thank you, apologies if necessary, but night face. Alright, so when you get your kit, you're going to get a card with each of these recipes on it, and then they will give you two options. So I hope you've already looked at these, because in this one for sure there's only one oil that is in your starter kit, and the rest of them you will either need to have on hand or purchase. So for this one, we're looking at first recipe of 15 drops each, black pepper, lime, orange, and frankincense, or you're going to choose the second one for 10 drops each of clarity, vetiver, tangerine, and bergamot. When you get your kit in, you're going to have your empty roller balls, roller tops, and bottles. So you are going to be putting your drops in of each, and then you're going to fill with a carrier oil, put on your roller bottle, top, and ball at the same time, and click it close, and then make sure that it's good to go. You can place this on your VitaFlex points, so you can put behind on your brainstem, on your temples, behind your ears, your wrist, on the bottom of your feet, which is a really good one because if you don't care for the smell of something, that's always a good place to go for, but it's also the quickest absorbing into your body. So bottom of your feet is always a good place. Now, the first recipe, we're going to start with black pepper here. So black pepper has a fun history. So mummification in Egypt times, endurance during travels for the monks, Chinese healers used pepper to treat cholera, malaria, and digestive problems. And then it was worth more than gold and silver back in the day. So that's pretty cool. It is an analgesic, and it stimulates your metabolism. It is also an antifungal. So the fragrant properties of black pepper are actually for stimulating, energizing, and empowering. So that's part of your Game On Motivate Me, right? It's also found in lots of different blends. So it's in energy, Olaf, fitness, relieve it, and then light the fire. Those are some of them. So our next one is lime. You're going to come across that a few of these are a citrus, which is photosensitive. So do not like rub it on your face and walk outside in the sunshine, okay? None of that. So lime, sorry, the lights, but lime. Okay, so this is primarily used in skincare and for supporting and strengthening your respiratory and immune system. And it smells amazing, and it's vitality, so you can put it in lots of different things to eat and whatever. It smells amazing. All right, so this one is also good for decongesting the lymphatic system, which is where all of the yuck in our bodies tend to go to those areas pretty quickly. You have lymph nodes all throughout your body, and that's what gathers the yuck, right? And that's where bad things start to happen. So if that's decongesting your lymphatic system, that's pretty good. All right, so next is orange. I personally put orange and Stress Away on every day before I go to work. I am a hygienist. We are not allowed to wear perfume because it can be found offensive. So I use this before I go in. And the cool thing about orange was that they found that this will actually reduce, in the dental setting, the anxiety for children. It will reduce pulse rate and the cortisol levels in salivary glands. So I thought that was really neat. And it was like, I already do that. So that was pretty cool. And it smells awesome. We use this for a lot of different food stuff as well. But it's also known for being uplifting and is an antidepressant and immunity boosting. That's that high limonene, which you are going to find in the lime and all those citrus. Limonene are great. We like those. All right, so the last one in that recipe is frankincense. So this is the one that is in your starter kit. So I know that you know that this is an amazing oil. Everybody loves this for skin stuff, right? So something else about this one is that the name is derived from medieval French word for real incense. That's pretty fun, right? Real incense. It increases spiritual awareness, promotes meditation, and improves your attitude and uplifts your spirit. So in yoga, I do like to take frankincense with me, and I put a drop in my left hand. That is your receiving hand. And we do a couple nice deep breaths of that, and then off to yoga. it's great. Even if you don't do yoga, that is a great thing to do. So that is your first recipe. That is going to be 15 drops of each. That is your black pepper, lime, frankincense, and orange. If you are doing the second recipe, that one's going to start off with clarity. So we just had a promo last month that was a free clarity if you reached a certain level. So I hope most of you got this one because this is great for everybody. This says something about if you are overtired, this is great. Yes, brings grounding and focus to the spirit and mind, increases energy when overly tired. It amplifies your mental alertness and helps promote a clear mind. So even if you are not choosing this recipe, I would definitely make sure that you have this clarity on hand. This is a nice one, and it smells good. I do enjoy that smell. So your next oil is Vetiver. This one is an anti-spasmodic. Apologies for the word if I'm not saying that correctly. All right, so this one is, I apologize, where did my notes? My anti-inflammatory and arthritis. So I thought that was interesting because I did not know that about this. We use this one for the, like the stability in your mindset and everything. So we use this a lot for just trying to ground everything. So it's psychologically grounding, calming, and stabilizing. And then tests have shown that Vetiver may be successful for ADD and ADHD and children. And then apparently it's good for skincare too. I did not know that. So that's a good one. This, I will tell you, this is a resin, so it is thicker, and you need to somehow warm it up a little bit before you use it. It takes forever for this one to drop out. Okay, so warm it in your hand, in your pocket. I've seen people slip it in the bra. All right, so that's an option for that one. Next in this recipe is Tangerine. I like this one in my water. This one tastes really good. So Tangerine is the high limonene, which is a booster for your immune system. But this one, so a lot of citrus, you're going to find kind of similar things of how they work. Tangerine really surprised me, the higher amount of things that were really used for with this. So this says it's good for obesity, anxiety, insomnia, irritability, lung health, learning and memory support, Alzheimer's, liver problems, digestive problems, parasites, and fluid retention. I don't see that happening with the rest of the citrus oils when we look all of them up. So tangerine's pretty awesome. It's got a good amount of things that happen with tangerine. And then the last one is bergamot. So this one's my mom's favorite smell, so that's cool. This is a fruit, and I didn't know that. It actually looks like a lime. Big old green fruit. So bergamot, let's see, has been used for over 100 years for oily skin conditions, and it is the distinctive flavor in the Earl Grey tea. I like that one, it's good. And then it was used in the first genuine eau de cologne. I'm not French, sorry. But it relieves anxiety, and it has high mood lifting qualities. So bergamot's a good one to have as well. We use that quite often actually in our diffuser because it just smells delightful. So if you're going with that one, that is your Clarity, Vetiver, Tangerine, and Bergamot. You are using 10 drops each for that one. I'll give you one more look here. That is that. So I hope everybody likes to try that one out. Let me know how you decide to use it and if you feel like it really did uplift and create a nice motivation for you. Okay, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Enjoy your roller tens and have a wonderful day.